What's up, everybody? Welcome to this video. This is going to be a full tour of Universal Studios Orlando, Florida. This is going to be a full tour and attraction guide. I'm going to walk you through the park like a virtual map, go over all the different rides they have, all the different dining experiences, and things to do here. Before we begin, I also have a couple other Universal Studios videos. I'll put those in the description below. So behind me is the main neck, the entry point of Universal Studios. So as you enter, you have the Universal Studios store right here, which has got all your Universal merch. And then over to the right is your guest services, first aid stuff. There's also like fuel rod and bathrooms over there. We have a photo center here. To the left-hand side as you enter, you also have like wheelchairs, your stroller rentals, you have lockers and things like that. Check out the studio store. Those are cool.
How much is one piece of fun?
So you got the candy shop as soon as you walk in, and then this is the Universal Studios store. And over here on the right, as soon as you enter, is a little sandwich shop. They also have like breakfast and coffee and things like that. A little, grab and go kind of cafeteria thing. If you hook it right here, you'll go down like a little Hollywood, Beverly Hills thing, and you'll come out to like where you can go on The Simpsons and stuff like that. If you go straight here, you're gonna go through Despicable Me, and then it goes all the way back to like the Jimmy Fallon ride, and then if you hook a right, you'll go to like the Mummy. So Minion Mayhem has two options. You can actually have the car spin or move, or you can have just a regular one. It is a sort of simulation ride, and you have to be 40 inches or accompanied by an adult. So you can go this way for Transformers and the Lagoon, Jimmy Fallon, or we can go left here and check out this amazing roller coaster. There's also a nice little chill space here. Obviously they have bands and concerts and shows and things here at times. Oh my God, they're gonna die. That is crazy. That's hardcore. Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket is a crazy roller coaster, as you can see, and you have to be 51 inches or taller. It is available on the Universal Express Pass. Okay, so coming in from the main stretch, if you go right, you go down like this Beverly Hills Old Hollywood look. You got a Hello Kitty store. Coming up on the right, you have the Jason Bourne experience. It's like a stunt spectacular. It's currently closed though. You got the Brown Derby, which is actually not a restaurant like Hollywood Studios in Florida, but a little quick service thing. So it's got the facade of like old Hollywood. Yeah, they even got the Walk of Fame and everything, and some nostalgic buildings. The only thing they're missing is a bunch of tents lining the streets here. Yeah, like some of these are actual real stores or shops. This is actually an ice cream shop right here, this pharmacy. And then you got the Five and Dime shop is a real shop right there. There's a photo thing right there. Check out the Five and Dime. So we're coming up on Mel's Diner, little counter service. And then if you go straight back, you go to Simpsons. If you hook a left, you go to Transformers. San Francisco Wharf's there, and Diagon Alley is in the back corner. So you got the horror makeup show, and this is based on some show times. So there's the show times. Basically goes over all the makeup and cool special effects for all the old monster movies. right, so as we end Hollywood Boulevard kind of area, we got a couple more Hollywood buildings, and then we're going to head towards Springfield, the Simpsons land. So Cafe La Bamba actually has limited hours and limited days that it's open, but it's like a Halloween kind of themed place to eat. These crepes are really good. I've had them before. You can get like carnitas or brisket, or you can get like the dessert kind of thing. So good. Definitely get those. And if we hook a right, we got the Animal Encounters show, like a little amphitheater. We got a SpongeBob store. We got a Fievel little kids playground area. We have a Woody the Woodpecker roller coaster, like a kid coaster, a quick one. And then we have E.T., the classic. And also a little pizza shop. So there's the show times for the Animal Encounters. Restrooms back this way. Little snack and beverage cart. So the E.T. ride is a classic. It's one of the original rides, I believe, at Universal Studios. It is 34 inches to ride, and it accepts Universal Express.
We've got some unauthorized people entering the base. Wait, but not E.T.
So the Fievel's play area. It's a little playground for the kids. Goes back pretty far. So also back here is the DreamWorks destination, and it's like a dancing, interactive kind of show experience, typically geared towards the younger kids. And there's the Woody the Woodpecker kid coaster. And there's another little kid area, Curious George here. Yeah, so this back corner is, kid zone, so there's obviously a lot of kid stuff. So we're approaching Springfield. But first, some Back to the Future movie relics. Back to the Future, the number 3 train. And the DeLorean, baby. There it is. Yeah, so this was one of the actual cars in the movie from 1985. One of my favorite flicks. A taco truck right here. Bumblebees. You got the Lard Lad Donuts. Restrooms right here as you enter. So these are the big donuts with like the pink frosting and stuff like that. It's literally a Krusty Burger. Chief Wiggum. And then you got the Duff Brewery. They serve real beer. Moe's Tavern. It's like a real tavern. So this is the food court. You got a Krusty Burger. You got a Chicken Shack. You got some fish, some pizza, everything you need. A little Quickie Mart souvenir shop. I don't think you can actually get a squishy in the souvenir shop. And this ride is just like a Dumbo spinny ride. And I believe it's all ages. And up here is the main attraction in Simpsons Land, the Simpsons ride. Twirl and Hurl. I don't think you need an express pass, but you get that option here. Some carnival games. Supposed to be like Krusty Land. Hot dogs, little kiosks and things. So the Simpsons ride is 40-inch height requirement. It is another 3D glasses ride where it's a motion simulator. So that's the ride here. And then back here is the Lone Men in Black Space Invaders ride, I think. We just shoot aliens, so we'll check that out. There's a little shortcut here to King's Crossing and Diagon Alley. There's a Coca-Cola refreshment station and some restrooms back this way too. Lots of drink things. And then the Men in Black Alien Attack, which also accepts Universal Express. So let's go check this out.
Major icon of the World's Fair, the Great Pyramid.
Don't even dream of pushing it.
So you gotta shoot a ride, shoot all these little aliens.
Aliens!
So in the back of Universal Studios is the most popular area, and that's Diagon Alley. Now Diagon Alley is a part of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and it's actually behind this London facade. This used to be the old Jaws area for all you old school people who came in the 80s, 90s. So they redid it, I don't know, about 10 years ago now, maybe more. But Diagon Alley is really cool, so let's go check it out. It's like a little creepy thing. You got the shrunken head over here that talks. Ah, look at this little secret passage. Now we're in Diagon Alley. I love this little section, although it is tight and it can be claustrophobic for sure. So right off the bat, we got a little Harry Potter gift shop. And then you got the leaky cauldron. And this dragon actually does fire every so often. Actually, I think he's doing it now. Now that was perfect timing. I come right in and the dragon's doing his fire. But he'll do that every so often. You can just hear the rumblings. Then you get your camera out. It's actually really cool at night too. So leaky cauldron, similar to the Three Broomstick, has like English kind of food and fish and stuff like that. So if that's your thing. Yeah, there's also a wine shop here too. Ollivander's here, and a really interesting ice cream place. Yeah, so this is the Ollivander's wine shop. Yeah, and this ice cream is like really good. It's got funky flavors, but it's definitely good. And then there's like interactive things with all the wands. You can make those lights do things. You can make it rain. It's a pretty cool area. See how it's raining? Somebody did a wand trick. Restrooms are back here. And there's like these little secret caves down here. See? We're in like a little scary alley. See? It's like a little secret area. Yeah, like even up here, there's like a little really cool looking alley. It's definitely a cool place to go and get some shade. That little secret area. So behind me, the building with the dragon is actually the Alone Ride in Diagon Alley. It's Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts. It's a pretty cool ride. So let's go check it out. It's a 42-inch height requirement. So there's another little alley area off of Diagon Alley. And you got the bank, a couple stores. This is where they have little shows. It's a little place to grab some shade. Here's where you get your butter beer in Diagon Alley. Yeah, so really cool theming. I mean, you really feel like you're actually in the movie. Shop is pretty cool. All right, so as you leave King Cross and Diagon Alley, you enter like a San Francisco kind of movie set little land. It's like supposed to replicate the San Francisco Wharf. There's a little tribute to the old Jaws ride. Quick service pastry shop, and you also got a mug refillable station right there. Photo area. And Lombard Seafood Grill. So this is a reservation, full service sit down restaurant. So this is the menu. So there's the exit to Fast and Furious Supercharged. There's a candy shop here. It's a little bar here. And you got your other tribute to Jaws. And you can look across to Simpsons, Springfield, Little Lagoon. Ah, it's nice AC. So you got all the normal candy goods. And there's the public restrooms for San Francisco Wharf, and there's a little counter service burger joint here. Richter's Burger Co. Oh Jesus! There's just birds in here, and they just flew over my head. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So Universal Studios is supposed to replicate, like, you know, Hollywood movie sets and stuff like that. So that's why they have a lot of facades in San Francisco. And then I think they have New York up here. So it kind of looks like you're actually in those cities. So Fast and Furious Supercharged is the ride in the San Francisco Wharf area, and it is a 40-inch height requirement, and it is one of those moving rides with the movie screen special effects. It's a little food truck. So this lagoon has a nighttime show, cinematic nighttime show, and it lights up with all the special effects and stuff like that. So that's at 9 p.m. on nights that it's, you know, the weather's permitting. So you can kind of see all around the lagoon and get a spot. So it's kind of like a little New York section now. Some Italian joints. Starbucks. Counter service restaurant is Italian goods. It also has mobile pickup. It's called Louis. It's all these like little cool alcoves that everybody runs by that you can like do a little cut through behind Starbucks. Pretty cool. See? Right up. More restrooms over this way, and there's actually an arcade here randomly. It's pretty cool just to see the facades. And then the Mummy is over here. That's a ride. Yeah, so the Mummy's here, but it's currently closed for maintenance. So, FYI if you're visiting. Here's the gift shop. then back here, the tribute store. Let's go check this out. Very cool. It's cool. So it's like all the old movies and all the merch. Oh, this is cool. Back to the Future. That is a little cool hidden surprise that a lot of people miss. That tribute store. It's got all this old nostalgic stuff from some classic movies and some merch. Pretty cool. Definitely check it out. So the Race Through New York with Jimmy Fallon ride is back here as well. 40 inches to ride. It does take Express Pass. So the Race Through New York with Jimmy Fallon ride is a cool ride. It's a motion ride. Like you put the 3D glasses on and it looks like you're going with the screen and the thing moves. It's definitely cool, but a lot of those kind of rides. So if you're like one of those people that gets motion sickness with those video rides that shake and stuff like that, well, Universal has a lot of those. Like even Transformers is like that. The Minions ride is like that. So it has, and the Simpsons ride is also like that. So there's quite a few of those kind of rides here. Yes, definitely a quieter corner. So if you're just looking to relax. And then when you go down this way, you're heading back to the main drag, the main sort of strip. You also have the Rip Ride Rocket roller coaster over here and access to like Transformers and stuff over here. So you got like a little park here, and there's another little shortcut here that'll bring you to the lagoon area, and the Transformers ride is right here. A little holiday shop. Get your Christmas goodies. Let's check it out. Pretty cool. So coming from San Francisco and the New York area, if you go down here, you're gonna hit up the Transformers 3D ride, another 3D ride. And if you go down this little alcove, you'll go to like the Jimmy Fallon area, or you can loop around that way. So Transformers is a 40-inch height requirement. And again, if you, it's one of those rides that moves around and has 3D glasses. So if that makes you kind of sick, you definitely don't want to do this one. If you're cool with that, this is a good ride. So coming from the center hub, or the Transformers section, you have Mel's Drive-In Diner, which is a pretty cool little old-fashioned diner, and it has a counter serves basically burgers, dogs and stuff like that, but it's pretty cool. It's got some shakes and stuff. It's got that retro vibe, all the cool cars and stuff like that. There's also a little shortcut to the Rip Ride Rocket roller coaster as well. All right, so that about does it for the Universal Studios Florida tour. Hope you guys found this video informative. If you're still watching, I appreciate your support. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share this video to anyone going to Universal Orlando, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.